Oh my goodness, are you the one going around giving out yo-yos? Because I'd like to give you a yo-yo. That's an out chest breach quote for those who are unaware. Chester the squirrel, he's not a squirrel, he's really a rabbit. Chester the squirrel. Send out the links. Skin-a-ma-rink, my link is pink. Oops. Y'all can enjoy the spooky music for a little bit. Spooky. Alright, I did my backtracking. I have a different weapon equipped. This time a halberd. Let's go.
I intended to see if the ones who inhabit this swamp might be potential customers, but they seem quite focused on heads, including the removal of them. So, I thought it best to keep my distance, in case they took a liking to mine. Not that many ever have with this face, huh? It's an odd light that burns in your lamp, friend. Of course, in the darkest moments, the only light you ever really need is the light of Aureus. He watches over his followers. He just does so in curious ways sometimes, that's all.
Oh, you are so precious.
Hello again, friend.
Oh, bless me. Oh yeah, did collect some things. I gotta head back to the, talk to Dunmire quick. He was the guy who greets you once you first get the Skyforge.
There's a point at which pride and purpose become self-destruction and illusion, friend. But if you insist on continuing to punish yourself, then I suggest you venture into the woods. Unnaturally frozen and home to terrors they may be, but they also contain one of the beacons to which you've dedicated yourself. And who knows what other treasures might be found there beneath the snow and ice. Mornstead may be little but a blood-soaked ruin at this point. But the truth is that the rest of the world isn't far behind on the same path. Even without the help of those grotesque Rogar. Our world is more conflicted than ever, with men of all stations, nations, and creeds at odds. They need someone to unite them and lead them, before they all tear each other apart like dogs. You look tired, friend. Haven't you already suffered enough? You look tired, friend.
Yeah. He wants my shit.
While the beacon should remain your most pressing task, I would have you perform another for me concurrently. Seek out and return to me the items which stand as proof of the Hallowed Sentinel's heretical deviations and practices. For only in the study of such can we hope to turn them towards the true light of Aureus. This land is overflowing with sin, so I expect this undertaking to offer you little difficulty. Also, say nothing of this to Pietà or the Fidelis captain. They are already conflicted. Troubling them further only endangers them and our mission.
And overhaul.
While even the handling of such items is objectionable, all facets of this heterodoxy must be exposed. While even the all facets of the...
Okay, he's just gonna repeat shit.
While even the all facets of... Two fellow crusaders accompanied me to Mornstead. One, a paladin who sacrificed himself to facilitate your resurrection. The other, a harrower who revealed herself to be an apostate and thief when she stole the apparatus with which I am able to converse with the Council of Overseers. An apparatus I would see returned to me by your hands. Harrower Dervla can be found in the tenebrous bowels of the mine. A fitting place for one who has turned her back on Aureus light. Whatever poisonous lies Derva may spit at you, heed them not, for they are nothing but the foul blasphemies of a fallen knave. If the abominable Rogar and heretical sentinels were not already reason enough to demand Mornstead's cleansing, consider those feculent savages who wallow in that swamp, for there is no place within Aureus light for such beasts. Death is a merciful release in the face of such a loathsome existence. Vanguards are well versed in infiltrating secluded and hostile territories, and Mornstead is certainly both. Let the presence of this rosary serve as a reminder to you that wherever sin may fester, it will always be found and expunged by the Dark Crusaders.
Alright, he's done. Now I can carry on. The vestige and the hamlet. Already knocked this down. Yeah, most of the side path stuff I'll be doing off stream, unless I'm doing something for NPC. That because there are certain points where you can miss out. Don't mind that. Progress is to the right, but we're gonna take a left turn here for a moment. This place isn't bad for farming plucked eyeballs because most of the time these guys are fighting each other and they'll just beat the crap out of each other for you.
While I stand, you never stand alone.
Gather up. And then I'm gonna take the elevator up. And this elevator will lead back to Pilgrim's Reach. There are a ton of shortcuts, like everywhere in this place is like interconnected with each other, which is nice because if you go for like the no vestige run, like you're just solely relying on a Yeah, you're solely reliant on your temporary vestige. I could be wrong, but I think the only other vestige that is available in the no vestige run is the one at Skyrest. So that way you can get back to your temporary vestiges. Alright, I got 3 of those Bucket Lord things, so I'm gonna see if there's another spot. I can't remember if it's like 3 or 4 you gotta bring back to him. Okay, it is. It is every 4. And that is fine. Just make our way back down. Dark Souls 1 had that. Where like everything was connected back to each other. Like most things, like a lot of paths eventually led back to the Firelink Shrine. Bloodborne had a couple areas like that, not as much. Dark Souls 2 and 3, you know, those became a lot more linear. Bloodborne was pretty linear, but there's one example where when you're in the woods, you can get back to another path in Old Yharnam. Arrow, still dead? Good. There's all the beacons. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's the Pilgrim's Reach up there. Perch, whatever. I think that's just really cool. I like that in Dark Souls, where it was like the original one, where it's like you can look to an area in the distance, and it's like, yeah, I can make my way over there. It was handy because in Dark Souls 1, you didn't have fast travel right away. You got that halfway through the game. So it's like you really had to set your path.
Come now. You are half dead already. If anything, I'm merely helping you to your well-earned rest, while helping myself to your supplies. Gods. That's all you people talk about. Orius this and Adir that. You have no vision, no ambition. Just so desperate to be ruled. Well, despite what so many think, we have never needed gods to guide humanity. Only the right man for the task.
Who are you?
The future you won't live to see.
Yeah, recognize that voice. That's that, Andrea. What a piece of shit. He was already bugging for us to give him his lamp. Give him his lamp. Alright, so if you see an item like flickering around like that really, really hard, just soul play. Fucking Umbral Moths, man. Hello, Doug. I see you there. This game is what made me realize, hey, some of these weapons I never use in these Souls games are actually pretty decent. Like a freaking shark.
How do? Name's Justin. Hey, look at that. You're a lampy like me. Now can hurt us now we got these, eh? Wait till Melchior sees me next. I'll chop my own head off and come back and he won't believe his eyes. Melchior? He's my brother. He's a famous knight. He's fought dragons and giants and evil wizards and all sorts. Those spiky baddies only got the drop on us because they cheated. I fell down and got knocked on the head, and when I woke up, Melchior were gone. And he'd never leave me. They took him. But not to worry, I'll get him back and be a hero just like him. Well, I best be off soon. So long, Lampy.
I like him. Oh yeah, the blacksmith lady, she asked me to find stuff called rune tablets so she can do more stuff for smithing. Item. There we go. Damn it. I know it's just crap, but it's crap I gotta have. Alright, just gotta go back this way for a quick second. Open up the shortcut. Not that I need it, but hey, if I don't do it, I'll just keep thinking about it all day. Get rid of it. Oh, there's food up there too. And I might, how you keep it. Hey, did you kill my brother? Vestige. And now I'm alive again. Yeah, it can't hurt us in the sense of you won't die. But it's like, as you get your head lopped off, will still hurt for a few seconds. And it won't be smooth either.
My friend, finally, we stand together again.
Yep, so, okay, I'm gonna put a thing down here. But, yeah, the more stuff you bring to him, the more, he seems to get upgraded, because he didn't have that move before. Alright, and, okay, yeah, now I gotta go back to him. Sanctuary. Pride of the Bucket Lords has been reinforced. Because if you try to get more without going back to him, and then he basically just feels like he's being taken advantage of. Yeah. Probably hear the rooster outside. Boink. Boink. Smite them, God. This way real quick. Kick down the ladder. Oop. Give me the loot. I can hear him. You can hear the fire. Like, other than the fact that I knew he was there, I can hear the fire in my headphones. This here is the Shrine of a Deer. That's where you would find Damaros again, but because I lit the beacon, her quest is locked off. She's related to the Inferno ending. I don't think you're technically required to do her stuff. The Inferno ending, but you get a decent weapon out of it. There's another moth around here somewhere. Now. There you are. So yeah, those guys, they can move around. So if you get grabbed in one spot, there's like 10 more spots that can show up in. I love the sound of the shield being smacked, just like the bong. Bitch. That's how you want to play it, huh? Yeah? You don't get the ability to shield like in other Souls games. No, you're gonna body block me. He did. Yeah, I can't go up any farther. I do wonder what the moth connection is. It's probably some sort of symbolism. Good lord. God, trust the process. Or don't. I don't really care. Now I'm just gonna backtrack just a little bit. Bear with me a moment. In fact, he can run from one end of the map to the other with no problem. It's pretty bonkers. Yeah, we're gonna other Souls games. As you can say, it sounds like a super huge game. We'll definitely put the time in, but oh, you tit. There we go. Let's travel back. For myself. Well, bang. Yep, here we are. Go this way for a second. Hear the whales, the damned. Hello, friend. because I can. Oh, hello. Shit. Pick up the ting. Okay, then, Alright. Atmosphere of this place is creepy. The lower Calrath.
In light we walk.
Yeah, that sounds it. In light we walk. Wonder. Oh. Let's take another look. Yeah, it is more holy damage, but it's damage overall. It's a spear and the other's a pole arm. All it is pokes. Bruce has got pokes and sweeps. Sweeps, beeps, and creeps. Oh, Sebastian. Everything's on fire. On fire, Ricky Bobby. What are you leading me to? The only explanation I have for those jobber-looking enemies, like getting a kill on someone, is like someone was not paying attention. Or had gone AFK. That's my only explanation I can have for it.
While I stand, you never stand alone.
This boss has several Uncle Parasites. That'll heal her throughout the fight. Probably not as excited if I'm just doing a cakewalk with this game, but I just wanted an excuse to play and figured I'll do a let's play out of it. Oh. Thanks for the salts. Activate the message without actually resting at it. What do I want next? I guess agility. Guess I'm getting a better. Good. It's getting expensive to level up. That's why doing the armbolt thing where you wait around until the Scarlet Reaper shows up starts becoming handy. I probably should have put the New Game Plus 3 for this run. Oh well. Is what it is. I have a bunch of skulls on me I can pop bigger, but it's like, that literally would just give me enough for one level. You can't tell me otherwise. This thing's practically a lightsaber. That's another thing I like about this game. You can buff every weapon. And buffing this thing with Holy actually gives quite a big damage boost. Ugh, this is the freakiest noise. Huh. Oh. Okay, this is... That is the first time I've ever experienced something like that. I hope this fixes it. Okay, thank goodness. That was really weird. It's literally the first time I've ever seen that bug. Dumbass. Yeah, I may be over level for a lot of this, but that Enchantress still does a ton of damage. Wow, Peter, you're so handsome. Peter, what is this? Yeah, I think it's the Iron Wayfarer down there. Everything is interconnected. But these guys now as weapons of fire.
Hello, Lampy. A nice man with a little moustache told me he saw the baddies taking Melchior towards the castle, and this was how to get there. And look, I found a helmet. The head that were in it fell right out, and it fit perfect. That's a good sign, that is.
I like you, Justin.
Melchior said Mornstead were going to be the answer to all our problems. I don't know what problems we had, but Melchior knows best. Yes, he does. He'll sort everything out when I find him. Blimey, ain't half warm round here, though. The inserts and the fools are getting sleepy. Isn't that right, pal? See?
I don't know why I just gave me those berries, but there you go.
Ooh, right at the spot. I feel like I could run a million billion miles. No monster better get in me way, or it'll be for them.
Don't change Melchior. Or, Justin. I'll use you, brother. God, I'm hungry. Got some leftovers, but I'll wait a little bit to make them. Just...
Look out, baddies. Melchior, here I come.
Alright, so technically there's two spots. If you're brave enough, you can split off the head to. You kind of don't want to, though, if you're doing his quest, because if you go to one spot early, it actually progresses part of his quest, and because he didn't meet the requirement, it'll actually fail it.
I'd heard things in Mornstead were bad, but this... centuries of madness and slaughter. Atrocity upon atrocity committed by man and Rogar alike. If all this really resulted from the presence of the rune, then... whatever boons it might offer, don't forget that lamp is a burden. But it's your burden, so bear it. Never turn to someone else to carry it for you. Whatever boons it might offer, don't forget that lamp. But it's your... never turn to someone...
The sound of the shield, like, bong. You're beating a trash can. Oh god, I wonder if that's a thing someone's done. Just replace the sound effect for the left. I don't know how modability would work on this game, but then again. Yeah, just replace the sound of a left plate. You know the sound. I just have to mention the name and you know what I'm talking about.
Orphanage where I know it's not easy. It can be a frightening place at times, so I want to give you something very special I've had since I was a little girl. When I used to get scared, I'd hold it very, very tightly, and that's when it would reveal its magic to me. And I'd know there was no need to be afraid. So the next time you get scared, I want you to be a brave girl and do the same thing. Understand? There's nothing to be afraid of, Eliana. I promise.
Odd stone. Oh, it's you. I think you're safe. You're definitely not safe. Oops. Sometimes I'd have that, like, to walk just because I forget. Like, oh, hey, an item. About 2 seconds later, oh, cool, an item. Alright, after that little detour. Some NPCs, you gotta talk to different places, because otherwise... progress. You lose. Yeah. I'm not high or anything, I'm just mentally brain dead. Pants. Those are a bunch of traps. Chills. Shiny. Sort of skin and tooth. Low. Wonder how levels are gonna connect or not. If you didn't go that way and you came up this way, you would immediately see like Trustin right there. It's like, oh, there's something there. Yeah, but I wonder, by the trailers, it looks like all the areas are like split up. So I wonder how they're gonna, if they're gonna do the connectivity like before, or they're just gonna really expand locations. Backing out DPS or healing. I'll break it. Open up the shortcut because I can. This place certainly has seen better days. How dare you, sir? Oh, I hadn't mentioned it earlier, but just like the Sangor Crux.
I can't go back down there. I just can't. It's not the darkness or the hazards. It's the things the darkness shows you. Whispers to you. I close my eyes at night, and every time it's like I'm back down in the mine. Like I'm trapped, and I'll never escape, and I can't breathe, and there's something looming over me. Over the whole world. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, you can upgrade the Umbral Lantern as well, and you can slot in those eyeballs to give different effects. One of them is I'm invulnerable for 8 seconds after transition. You can still get knocked around, it doesn't take damage. So if an enemy just wallops me, I'll still get knocked in the ass. Where I get better healing while in Umbral, because your healing is normally halved or something like that when in Umbral. Ow. Down here, or am I just wasting my time? I'm probably just wasting my time. As my Elder, get a lot more swings out of it and a lot more quicker. Oh, that's the upgrade item you would use for the lantern. Is there something else around here? I think there is. Oh, I think I just saw it. There we are. SARS X. I always wanted that, like, stuff like Soul Reaver and this is like transition from one realm to the other, you just appear out of thin air to someone. You can still see the beacons even when I lit. Still gotta go back and talk to Latching Blade so I can start finding runes. I'm just gonna go this way for a little bit. Because there is a ladder right here. You can't interact with the walk over pathways, you just can't interact with ladders. I don't know what it is. I think that's just pretty badass, the idea that you have a broken sword and then just like this holy power coming out of it. Or just, not particularly holy, just like energy just coming out of it, out of the broken part of the blade. It's a really neat idea. Serrated staff. See a guy up there. Go do Oh man, I'm tired of your crap. Fire, isn't it? Oh, Jessica was just like really quiet. I just don't really know what to say. It's easier when it's with you. Alright, gotta go back down quick, because this will lead me to another shortcut. Yeah, this is a big door right here. Satisfying boom meant I got the parry or whatever you want to call it. Oop. Split crossbow. Okay, rude. Alright. Making my way down. Alright, so got a major boss coming up, and there it is right there. Alright, so I want that times 3 modifier, so bear with me a moment. Shouldn't take long for them here to fill. Oh my god. Alright, we're almost there. Kitty cuddling up in the dog, and the dog just has no idea what to do about it. Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tips, yet you tiptoe but not tip finger. Alright then. Big ice cream sandwich. Alright. You! God, it's disturbing. Oh, hello. Crazy danger! Alright, I gotta call it a little early there. I am starving. I'll probably pick this up again later this week. I get to work 4 days, then have 2 days off instead of 3 because we're switching my hours around at work. That's fucking fun. Anyway, I'll have a good time.